and before you start running to the radio. So for me, he's been unprofessional in the way he's done things. He can do it a better way, and we'll sort that out inside the club.
So, will you want to continue working with him?
Well, we'll see. I just said we'll sort that out beside the club. We'll sit down with the management and see what our next move will be.
Yes, I know definitely management will have to come in, but personally from your side, you think he's got much experience that can help the club, and you love to work with him if he can, turn up a more professional way of dealing with things?
Well, to me, I don't care if you're 17 or if you're 50. How do you get experience? You get experience by playing. And we have 3 good goalkeepers and another goalkeeper there who I'm thinking about, after speaking to my goalkeeper coaches, that maybe we're signing. We have 3 plus 1 good goalkeepers. But at the end of the day, if you come out with what he says on the radio, then that's telling me you don't want to play for the club.
Polak also rubbished allegations of match fixing levelled against the club by manager of NSO Nana Odrusafo.
I just think they're false allegations. I think they're so laughable. Why would a team so big like Kottako want to go out and do that? For me, it's so laughable. And for anybody who's listening out there, don't listen to rumours. Unless you got facts. I'm the kind of person, if you got facts, come out with it straight away. Don't go, oh, well, I think they have done this. Well, where's your facts? And for me, to try and put the club down like that is not good. And I've always said, I play the game and I've been in coaching. Personally, I would never be involved in anything like that. I don't care how much money you would offer me. That is nothing I would do myself, and the club won't do that either.
Steve Polak is head coach for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Now, Ghana International Emmanuel Ajimambedu has been speaking about his time playing in the Turkish Superliga with Bursaspor. He is on loan from Udinese, his club, his mother club in Italy, and his absence from the senior national team since the second coming of Coach Kwesi and his personal relationship with the Black Stars coach. First, let's hear from Ajimambedu on his observation of the Turkish league.
The people are very nice. They're crazy about football, as we all know, the Turkish. When we are out there, I didn't see the league like how I saw it when I went there. I thought maybe it was one of the cool leagues, but the league is really very hard, and there's a lot of quality in the league. The pitches are nice. Always the stadiums are full. The people support their games. Turkey is opened with a lot of physics. Italy is a bit of tactical, and when you play some type of league, you need challenges to go and check yourself somewhere. So someone moving from China to Dubai to Turkey, I think is one of the best decisions I've taken. Myself, I've been in Udinese for 6 years, and I needed these challenges as well, and it's been very good for me. And at least I have challenged myself with one of the, so far, the leagues I've played, one of the toughest leagues as well. And Atama has been there, the likes of John Boy has been there, Jerry Akamenkon and others. So the league is good. I think that's why most of the African and Ghana PC players are moving there.
Ajimambedu, who is on loan from the Turkish side, says it's not bothered by his long absence from the national team and is ever ready to play for the country anytime he receives an invitation.
Not that much, although I'm a Ghanaian, so every time I'm ready to help the nation, whenever I have the call up. But it's a national team, everybody deserves to be there. Whoever is there deserves to be there, and the choices of the coaches to make decisions. So I'm ever ready. Whenever they will call me, I will just come and help my nation. If not, I will just concentrate on my club level and see what will happen for me after May when the league finishes. But of course, the nation, whenever they play, all have to monitor and see, pray for them that we will get a very good win, good football to make the nation proud. We love the national team, and it's been a privilege for me to be in the national team up to getting to 8 or 9 years. It's been wonderful years for me, and we will keep pushing and help the nation to get what we want. Once I start playing football, I have unfinished business with the national teams. Even if I stop playing, I will still have unfinished business because I want to be in football. So I don't know what administration that will be. So either I'm playing or I'm not playing, I have unfinished business with Ghana football.
Finally, on his relationship with Coach Kwesi, this is what Ajimambedu had to say.
Excellent. Even on this Christmas, we send messages to each other. That is the good relationship between me and him, and we have to keep on moving like that. That is football, and the coaches have the decision to select some players in certain games. So the most important is we just have to support the team and do well. Even if I don't think the national team is for my family, I will still struggle to get the playing time. So I just respect every decision of the coaches. When my time comes, I will just get it. If it doesn't come, you just support the team. The most important thing is Ghana wins, not Ajimambedu.
All right, so that's midfielder Ajman Bedu, who currently plays in the Turkish Superliga with Bursaspor. He's on loan from Udinese. And he also said that he will one day want to finish his career or end his career at Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and he would love to play alongside Asamoah Gyan, who has also declared his intentions to end his career playing for the Reds here in Kumasi. Now, in other stories, although the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar is 4.5 years away, Black Stars coach Kwesi Appiah is calling on all stakeholders to assist the senior national team qualify for football's biggest event. The Black Stars failed to make their 4th consecutive appearance at this year's World Cup after a poor start to the campaign, where the team eventually finished 3rd behind Egypt and less fancied Uganda. Speaking on the sidelines after the recent CAF Awards ceremony held in Accra, Kwesi Appiah says the country should stop planning ahead of time to be certain of qualification to Qatar 2020.
For instance, going to the World Cup in Qatar 2022, we need to sit and plan now. And planning now is not just about only the footballers. Planning now is about all the structures, all the stakeholders. Needs to sit down and then put everything involved in it and make sure we plan very well for 2022.
Now, meanwhile, on his part, former Black Stars defender John Paintil says we should, as a country, we should put behind our inability to qualify for Russia 2018 and start planning towards Qatar in earnest.
It's a big question. Of course, it hurts. It's supposed to be a 4th time on the row. We've been there 3 times, and then this is the 4th time we couldn't. And this is also a time that we were expecting Ghana to be at least in the final. But this is football. Things change, football changes people's life and all that. But we'll put up a big fight and then make it to the next 4 years coming.
All right, so that was former defender John Paintil there for you. Still tuning to Love 99.5 FM program. It's Sports Flash. And in other stories, promising coach Ignatius Oseifosu is suspected to join Ashanti Gold for the upcoming football season as an assistant. The former Liberty professional second in command has been working with the minors in pre-season. Now, if a deal is signed, he will assist head coach CK Akono. Into the camp of Accra House of Folk, former House of Folk ace Bernard Domboti has reiterated his desire to feature for Elmina Sharks ahead of the coming season. Botti, who enjoyed a trophy-laden spell at House of Folk during the early 2000s, has been a free agent since leaving second-tier side Summertex FC 2 seasons ago. Now, during an interview with Accra-based Happy FM, Botti disclosed that he holds a long-standing desire to make a return to the elite division and has picked the Elmina Sharks as his preferred destination. Now, meanwhile, Schalke 04 CEO Christian Hedel has disclosed that Ghanaian defender Baba Rahman is eager to return to the club in the ongoing January transfer window. The 23-year-old left-back is still in recovery from a serious knee injury he sustained while playing for the Black Stars last year at the Africa Cup of Nations, and is hoping to secure a loan move before the current window shuts. Rahman, who was on loan at Schalke last season until suffering his injury and returning to the Blues, has told Hedel he is keen on a return to the Veltins Arena. And according to Hedel, and I'm quoting him, says that the player wants to join us. It's not a matter of principle whether his home club Chelsea wants to relinquish him to us. All right, so it's still Sports Flash here on Love 99.5 FM. Just to remind you that our live coverage of the EPL, that's the English Premier League, is coming to you courtesy Prestige Capital. They offer a full range of investment products such as Prestige Childcare, Cushion Investment, Gold Investment, and Platinum Investment plans. They grow investment also at a competitive rate. Locate them on the 3rd floor, Dufie Towers, Adum Kumasi, behind Asada House, and the 2nd floor, Jubilee Mall, KNUST, or call them on 0501 277 224. Also, Tabia Herbal Capsules for treatment of constipation, waist pains and piles. Tabia Herbal Mixture for treatment of malaria fever and general body pains. And Rocket Clinic Limited, Pacum for sexual weakness and male impotence, premature ejaculation and low sperm count. And also Happy Man Bitters. It is made from carefully selected herbs in the country. There is no color, no additives, no hangover after consumption, and is good for all social gatherings. Now, let's turn our attention to some international stories. But even before that, let me just remind you that the G8 competition bounces back into action tomorrow, and House of Folk are playing against Mediema at the Cape Coast Robert Mensah Stadium tomorrow. And then Ebuswado also take on Karela FC on Thursday. Here in Kumasi, Kotoko are playing against Dreams FC tomorrow, and Aduana Stars are playing against 11 Wonders on Thursday. And there's going to be a press conference ahead of the Kotoko Dreams FC match at 4 p.m. this afternoon at the Babayara Sports Stadium. All right, let's turn our attention to some international news on. And Arsene Wenger will fine Alex Iwobi if claims the forward was partying less than 48 hours before Arsenal's FA Cup defeat to Championship side Nottingham Forest are proved true. Now, the 21-year-old has come under fire from fans after a video emerged of him dancing and screaming at a flat in Soho, allegedly filmed in the early hours of Saturday morning. It will be started in the Ghana's shock 4-2 loss at the City Ground on Sunday, and Wenger is ready to take action despite defending his player amid accusations of drug-taking at the late-night party. Wenger, however, insists the party was held 48 hours before the game and not 24 hours, claiming they were in the hotel 24 hours before the match.
It was not the night before the game, it was 48 hours before the game. And but the night before the game we were in a hotel, you know. But it's not acceptable, and I will have to speak to him about that. And if, first of all, you have to be cautious with all the news always coming out. And when you read what is reported, it's like he has taken drugs. I don't think that he's not involved in that at all, you know. He has been out at a party, at a birthday party. How long has he stayed? That is, of course, very important, and after that I will decide what happens.
Now, meanwhile, Wenger has once again insisted the club, thus Arsenal, has not received any January bid for Alexis Sanchez.
On Alexis Sanchez, we are in the transfer window, of course. Has Arsenal Football Club had any contact from Manchester City or indeed any club for Alexis?
No.
No? Do you expect Sanchez?
I expect nothing, you know. I'm focused on tomorrow's game, and the transfer market is when solicitations happen, you respond to it, but at the moment it's very quiet.
All right, so Arsene Wenger, therefore, you know, in other stories, Barcelona need to sell players in order to balance their books and reduce their unsustainable wage bill after breaking their club record signing of Felipe Coutinho. Now, the club are open to offers for as many as 8 players with Ada Turan, Alex Vidal, and Gerard Deulofeu, Paco Alcacer, Jose Anais, Andre Gomez, Denis Suarez, and Javier Mascherano, all available at the right price. Turan is the man they are most desperate to offload because on a net salary of €7 million, £7 million per season, he's one of the club's top earners. Istanbul's Medipol Başakşehir are the latest suitors trying to persuade Turan to leave. Barcelona are desperate to get him off the wage bill and so could accept as little as £3.5 million. Now, elsewhere, a move for England could be on for unsettled Barcelona midfielder Ivan Rakitic. Rakitic is one of a number of Barca stars who see their position at the club under threat following the La Liga leaders' big money deal for former Liverpool midfielder Felipe Coutinho. And reports suggest that the 29-year-old is interested in Arsenal and Liverpool as well as Juventus, while looking at midfielders to move for next summer. And finally, Arsenal are reported to be interested in luring Riyad Mahrez to the Emirates Stadium in January, in the January window, as they look for replacement for Alexis Sanchez. And I also hear that they are also pursuing PSG's Thomas Lemar, and so we'll wait and see. What is going to happen to that particular deal. But reports are also suggesting that Riyad Mahrez could also come to the Emirates, and so that's it. Lemar, is with Monaco, and so we are waiting to see what is going to transpire before the end of January, and we'll get to know whether indeed Alexis Sanchez will leave Arsenal or not. But that's it for sports here on Love 99.5 FM. Up next will be DJ Robin, and Kofi Diakwa will be driving you home safely. My name is DELALI ATIASE. I'm back same time tomorrow, God willing, with more sports here. Stay tuned. Don't you flip your dial. Bye-bye.